The second quadratic equation that you're going to have to graph is a little more complicated. So let's just graph this one together. Y is equal to x squared minus 2x minus 8. And notice some things. So once again, to graph this, we're going to go to y is equal to. I already have the x squared from before, so I'm just going to use my right-hand arrow and leave that. But then I need minus 2x minus 8. And when I'm done with that, I'll just do second quid to get out of that. For the window, I don't really know what I'm going to be needing because I don't know what this is going to look like. And I didn't give you a table, so I think I'll stick with x going between -5 and 5. And I'm going to make y min, I'm going to do -5 to 5. Again, I might have to change this. And now let's just look at what the graph looks like. So I'm going to press graph, and notice I can't see it. And I'm going to guess that this is another parabola, but that I have something down here. So obviously I need to have lower y values. So I'm going to go back to window, and I'll make my y min, again, just guessing, maybe -10, and then look at the graph. Okay, so here we have another parabola. And if I wanted to look at the table, which in fact I do for a few reasons, I can do second table set. I'm going to, I guess I'll leave my x values starting at -6, go up by 1. Now let's see what we have in the table. So second table. Okay, so I can scroll down this using my down arrow, and I have all of these points. If I could plug them in by hand, this is what I would get. Now, here's the one thing that I'm interested in. I'm interested in where we're going to have an x-intercept. And you know an x-intercept is where y is 0. So clearly I have another x-intercept. I have an x-intercept at x is equal to 4. And another x-intercept at x is equal to -2. If I want to find the y-intercept, I'm going to need to look for where x is 0. Right there at -8. So let's look at the graph again. Okay, a few things that we need to look at this. It looks like we have an x-intercept at 4, an x-intercept at -2, a y-intercept at -8. And let's look at the questions here. Does this have any symmetry? Well, I would say this has a lot of symmetry. If I was going to split this right down the middle here, I could fold this in half, right over, it kind of looks like right on the x is equal to 1 line. I could fold this in half and both sides would match up. Is there a highest or lowest point? Well, it certainly looks like this goes down and then comes back up. So it looks like I have a lowest point right over here, which to me, if I was going to guess the ordered pair, would be x is 1, y is -9. Let's see, we talked about the intercepts. And the shape of the parabola, does this open up or open down? Well, I'm going to say this would be kind of like opening up. This would be a cup opening up. So that's all I can say about that.